Say that again.
What boxing ever do for any of us?
What boxing did for you?
Yeah, what the fuck boxing ever done for me?
Should put a couple dollars in your pocket, didn't they?
Yeah, but other than that shit, what the fuck it ever do for me?
All right, man. All right, let me get the intro started. Rolly already coming out swinging, y'all. Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is Marcus Rosa, aka Mazuma TV. We got an exclusive for y'all, man. A lot of people have been asking for Rolly Romero, been wanting to bring him on the channel, and I didn't make no announcement. So if y'all in the building, y'all just happen to be at the right place at the right time, man. We got Rolly Romero, who has a great fight coming up against Ryan Garcia. What is that, May 2nd?
May 2nd, make sure everybody show up.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Free to the public. From my understanding, it's free to the public, but everybody want to go switch everything up and shit, so.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted to actually ask about that, the whole ticket situation, but if it's free to the public, I guess it's first come, first serve, right?
That's what I'm hearing. I think what it is more than anything, when they're saying like that, all like it's like the VIP seats that are, mind you, I am completely not in the loop of any of this stuff. I have no idea what the hell is going on.
You just rumbling.
But I'm just rumbling. I'm just there to beat some ass, right? But,
yeah.
But from my understanding, there's like 200 to 300 seats that are for VIP. Like so, like I'm guessing like the like high level celebrity boxers and like promoter. And then after that, like everything is free to the public on like you know. But it's like they're not seats; they're just standing, you know.
Oh, okay, cool. I got somebody in the chat asking he can't join the panel. Nah, he's on the road right now, so we just doing it over the phone, John. You see what I'm saying? But regardless, we appreciate having Rolly Romero on here. It's been a long time coming. We both been having like schedule conflicts, so it's been good. And plus, he going through training camp. I done been through plenty of them, so I already know how it is, just being busy and prioritizing camp and just making sure you're doing all right. First of all, how is camp going, Rolly? I heard you speak about camp before, and stuff like that. But this camp right here, this is a different type of situation. You fighting in the middle of Times Square, like it's Turkey Al Sheik card, I'm assuming. So it's a little bit different. And you was on the road. You was traveling all around the place from Mexico to
what? You have no idea, bro.
Yeah,
we had to go to New York, then to Mexico, New York, then LA, then Mexico.
New York, LA, and then Mexico. And you did that. And how long? How many days was that?
Within 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's a lot of traveling, bro. Like I already know.
I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I was so burnt out. Like when I got back from Mexico, it was a Sunday, right? I mean, it was a Saturday.
Yeah.
And night, I slept all day Sunday, bro. It was the first day of rest that I had in like at least like 3 weeks.
Yeah, and a lot of people underestimate when you do a lot of interviews and stuff like that. That's a burnout mentally too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, that could be very tiresome. So I get it. But now you well in the camp.
Every interview I ever do has been fire.
Yeah.
It takes a lot out of you, you know.
Hold on. All right, so shit. All right, let's have another fire one then. You feel what I'm saying? So, how's training camp been going besides all the traveling and stuff like that, man?
It's been good. I really can't complain. But even if it was shitty, I'm not gonna tell you I broke my arm or some shit.
We gonna know if you broke your arm though. We gonna know. But okay, that's good. I mean, shit, I wouldn't expect you to tell me anything, negative in the first place. You don't ever want your people to know what's going on. But
training camp's been good, man.
Good.
I ran the mountains yesterday,
You what?
I ran the mountains, Mount Charleston.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, so the elevation training, all that stuff. I went everything's been good. Like everything's been running smoothly, which is actually kind of surprising me because usually there's some kind of fucking bullshit that happens.
Yeah, bro. It's almost impossible to have like a perfect training camp. I already know what that is. But how's the chemistry been with your current coach? What you like 2-3 fights in with him already?
Flawless is great.
Okay.
And honestly, bro, my dad's been back with me, and my dad's chemistry has been a lot better than ever too.
Yeah, That's a huge.
Which is kind of tripping me out a little bit because we always argue over some bullshit, but we haven't argued about anything.
Oh man, that's a good thing, man. My father was my coach as well, so you know what I mean. I already know how that shit is.
You know how that shit is, and then your father's Latino too, so I mean.
Oh yeah, my dad don't play that shit. He rough around the edges. And speaking of that, man, I wanted to thank you publicly. For those of y'all who don't know, you probably don't even care to really tell anybody, but you actually had sent over a pair of gloves to one of our, kids that's out of our gym. That's like one of our top amateurs. So I just wanted to thank you publicly for that because that was real generous of you. You ain't have to do none of that shit. So thank you very much for that, man. For sure, for sure.
You, but when you give shit to people, man, you shouldn't be saying you give shit to people. You know, people do that shit for clout and shit. I don't do that shit for clout.
Yeah. Yeah, you did it.
Like, bro, I did this, I did that. Like, man, it's like the people that would like go into a store, right? And on video buying people's shoes and shit. Like, nigga, just buy somebody a fucking pair of shoes or some shit, you know?
Right. They just want to put everything out.
Nigga, props. That's embarrassing to the nigga fucking receiving that shit. Like, what you trying to say? I can't fucking afford my own shit?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you putting them in a bad, you putting them in a bad predicament because it make them feel bad about themselves and how they not able to get shit for themselves and shit. Yeah, I ain't never like that attention seeking shit neither. You know what I'm saying? But so it's. At least I'm the one that's telling the people publicly, man. I appreciate that very much because we in like a poor section of Philly, you know what I mean? So, kids got to really scrape money together to get, top of the line gear like that. So, appreciate that very much.
I remember, man, when I was when I started boxing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I remember when I would get like some bro. I remember my first pair of my first winning set was gifted to me by one of my father friends, bro. I remember I put that shit on. It was a red set, bro. And I was like, bro, I thought I was wearing gold, bro. I was like, man, I'm that nigga now, Because, every time you see a nigga wearing winning or some shit, right?
Yeah, they the real deal.
Nigga, you're like, bro, nigga, you don't know shit about them, nigga. If they weren't winning, but they about that shit, right?
Yeah,
they could be the worst fighter in the damn world, but they got winning, bro. That shit, that's that second level right there,
Mm-hmm. It's almost like when you playing ball and the motherfucker got like all the top of the line, like Nike shit on. He got the brand new NBA socks with the Jordans. It's like, all right, this motherfucker, he geared up like he
about. Nigga hooping with the elite socks, nigga.
Yeah, the elite. Yo, you remember them Johns? Yo,
I know for a fact, but if you had elite socks, you were that nigga.
You was a hooper, yeah. That's how that shit was in high. Yo, when you graduated high school? 14. Oh, all right. Yeah. So we came up around the same. Yeah. We came up around this. I was 16. So yeah, bro. If you had elite, bro, I had every color, bro. If you had elite socks on, you was the truth, cuz I swear to God.
Yeah. No, it's like, bro, like nigga, you wearing like the basic ass fucking Nike fucking socks and shit, bro. And this nigga wearing elite stuff, bro.
Yeah.
Think about the shit.
Yo, that's fucking hilarious. So you fighting Ryan Garcia, there's a lot of shit going on with Ryan Garcia and stuff like that. I don't really fuck with Ryan. I'm keeping honest with you. But he got some good qualities about himself. The man, you done sparred him before. And a lot of people are, wondering what your defensive approach is going to be with that. And I think that you skill-wise, you have improved since, transitioning to, Salas. That's his name, correct?
Yes,
I think your skills have definitely, improved since then. Is skills going to be a big thing going into this fight as well? Because I also just seen an interview with Bullet speaking about you. And he said, man, fuck the boxer. You got to dog walk him. So there's a couple approaches you could take in all honesty. I'm not telling you to reveal the game plan, but what's your mentality?
Man, I'm going to tell you like this. When I sparred him, he was getting ready for a fight. He was like going to fight like 2 weeks or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, I wasn't even training. That was the first time I sparred in like 2 months. I was just chilling. I was at the gym. I whooped his ass not once, but twice, bro. Can you imagine the actual fucking training camp? I whooped that motherfucker's ass.
So you don't think he's really changed since then? Because what was that, like 7 years ago?
Hey, I mean, yeah, but you don't think I've changed since then, bro?
Yes.
When I sparred him, bro, I was only boxing for like 4 years or some shit.
Oh, so you was great. You know, it's funny. I remember you being brought up a lot, like when you was first like on your come up, and I'm like, bro, this motherfucker just beating everybody ass and sparring and shit like that. You know what they've been hiding, bro? That I wanted to speak to you about. They've been hiding that hitching sparring. Bro, you cannot find that shit, bro. I gotta look all the way through Twitter to find them clips of you sparring Hitchens, bro. I cannot.
I mean, I'll be straight up. I whooped his ass, man. But you know, he's world champion now, man. You know, so you got to give respect where it's due, man.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Yeah, he got the IBF right now. So I mean, that age pretty well done. But yeah. So yeah, I mean, yeah, you definitely had gotten better since then. You definitely have been around the block at this point. You done fought some elite level guys, and this is another big. Do you look at this as like a make or break fight for you? Do you look at this as just another fight? What you think?
Nigga, just another damn fight. Nigga, I'm gonna just tell you like this, right? Do you think Ryan Garcia better than Gervonta Davis?
No.
And I was whooping Gervonta's ass.
You was catching up. You was definitely winning the rounds. And Tank even said, bro, that motherfucker punch. Did you hear his recent interview?
Yeah.
He said your punches felt like bricks. And all that
and
shit.
I'm not taking nothing away from Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis is a fucking monster, right?
Right.
He's a fucking monster, right? But still, regardless, we're whooping his ass. So you're gonna tell me fucking Ryan Garcia is better than Gervonta Davis?
Right. But of course, we seen how the way the Tank fight went and stuff like that. He ended up, you know, getting a good shot in or whatever the case is. Is your mentality going to be different in this Ryan Garcia fight in terms of not getting caught with that big shot? You know what I'm saying? Because I thought you were winning against Gervonta Davis as well. He got the punch off. With Ryan Garcia, you know, he seems to have he got a lot of speed on that left hook. Are you making the adjustments necessary?
For Gervonta Davis or Ryan Garcia?
Overall speed is Tank. Like foot speed. And, yeah. So, I agree with you 1,000%. But what I'm saying is, you know how the way the fight went with Tank. You were winning. You were definitely picking up the rounds, and then what happened. So with Ryan Garcia,
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I was still green at that moment too.
Oh yeah. That was like your first. That was your first big one.
Yeah, I was still green.
For sure. So you like your experience going into the fight. You learned, and then you about to come into this fight with Ryan, a better fighter, more experienced fighter.
1 second. This might disconnect for 1 second.
No, I got you. What's going on, y'all? Y'all hit the like button. We got Rolly Romero on the phone. We don't got him on too much longer, but you know what I'm saying? We definitely gonna chop it up. We gonna steer this over a little bit out of the boxing room real quick. I want to ask Rolly some questions.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You hear me? Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, solid.
Good. So, all right, man. So all right, we gonna transition from the boxing a little bit. So, Rolly, you be saying some wild shit, man. You be saying some wild. Every time I see you online, you saying some crazy shit. What's the game plan after the fight? Assuming that you win and you know what I mean, you get the big victory over Ryan Garcia. What's the first thing you gonna do? You going on vacation? What you doing?
I mean, I think I'm just overdue for a long vacation. But other than that, like, I don't think that far ahead, though, man.
Oh, you stay in the present.
I don't think that far ahead, bro, dude. Man, I could be like, man, I'm gonna tell you like this. The fuck I look like planning a vacation after I fight and shit like that, man. Like the fuck, like, bro, like, oh, man, you gotta be broke if you gotta plan a vacation, bro, nigga. Like, no, you just gotta get up and just go if you want, man.
Oh shit, really flexing out this motherfucker. So you ain't.
No, it's not even about money, bro. It's just like, bro, like, if I don't feel like going, like, or if I feel like going, I'm gonna fucking book everything right there, you know?
Facts. So you ain't planning on packing up no fat holes or nothing like that, man?
No, I don't think about that stuff right there, man. The only fat head, well, I don't know, he's kind of skinny. A skinny hoe is Ryan Garcia.
Ryan a skinny hoe?
crying skinny hoe.
But he a little petite hoe. Yeah, Rolly shot the fuck up. Go ahead.
He got them feminine features, you know.
Oh man, come on, Rolly. Don't be sounding like them other commentators that be flirting with Ryan, dog. I mean, don't be falling in love with this nigga before the fight, man.
Nah, nigga, nah. See, I ain't falling in love. I fall in love, but he gotta know who daddy. You know, I'm just not fucking with y'all. I'm fucking with y'all.
Yo, Rolly shot the fuck out. Yo, so all right, cool. Let me see. If y'all got any questions in the chat? Cause Rolly already coming out. He talking about he about to let Ryan know who daddy is. That's crazy. That's crazy work.
No, I did not say that.
Oh, you ain't say that?
Not me. I ain't said that. That was not me.
That was AI.
That was AI.
No. We all rooting for you in the channel though, man. We really pulling for you in this fight right here, man. And I like your confidence going into this fight. Now, there was something that you told me when we had a one-on-one conversation. I don't know if you really want to speak on this, but you said when you was at 35, you should have been at 40. And when you was at 40, you should have been at 47. This fight, 47. Are you at the right place at the right time?
It's about time, bro. Dude, I need to elaborate. I don't even think I was ever gonna make 40 again, man.
Wow.
I'm straight up for it. I don't think I would have ever made 40 again. Because, bro, even like my last two fights at 40, man, dude, it was just like the weight cut was just so bad. And it like you could just tell, like, bro, like I wasn't explosive. I wasn't like I was depleting myself of everything that I had.
Yeah, and I already know how them bad weight cuts be. I already done told you about a few. Well, I told you about one situation where I seen a championship level fighter getting carried up the steps, you know, after weighing in because he ain't had the energy to go up the steps. You know what I'm saying? So I could see how that could have some bad, have a bad impact on your performances and shit like that. So when you look back at that Haney's fight, what do you grade yourself? Did you feel like you performed well, or you thought?
I mean, it was a complete landslide. It was a landslide. There wasn't a single round he won.
Yeah, but I'm not speaking on him though. I'm speaking on you. How did you assess your performance? Did you feel like you was all the way there, considering that weight cut?
Bro, I didn't feel my power, man. I didn't feel my snappiness. I didn't feel my explosiveness.
But you still
was tripping me out because when I was sparring, I was like pop, 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 you know, and then like in the fight, I'm just like, you know, I felt like I was like you know, like a soda that's flat, you know.
Yeah, he's just feeling flat. Yeah, it had to be the weight cut, then, man. It don't nothing else you can really point at besides that.
Even with Pitbull, man, you see me walking out, bro. I look drained even walking out. That's that ring walk, bro. That was the weirdest ring walk I've ever done, bro. I was like, bro, I didn't look, bro. I looked at the pictures after, man. I was looking at my face. I was like, what the fuck was wrong with me, bro? I was like, dude, like something was off, man.
Yeah, when you started getting recognition, you was real young, and when you young, it's easy you could get away with a few of them bad weight cuts and still perform well. But you know, both of us, bro, we like how old are you, Rolly? 28, 29? 29. See, so we about to hit that 30 mark. Once we start hitting them 30s, man, it's a little bit more taxing on the body, and you know, you gotta play it smarter now. So I'm glad that you actually made the transition up to welterweight, because you not a small dude, bro.
Man, ain't nobody transitioning shit in this damn chat.
What?
Ain't nobody transitioning none of that stuff, man. That means a lot of different things in 2025, man.
Man, I ain't say transgender. I said transitioning. Oh, you talking about? No, you try, look, Rolly, you trying to fuck my money up, Rolly. You trying to fuck my money up on this chat. You gonna get them people upset. You gonna them LGBT HDMI niggas, man. You gonna
ABC people, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But
what's your thoughts on that community since we on it? What you think? Because it sounded like earlier you was with them.
Man, I got two gay uncles and my mom's a lesbian, man. You think I could really choose?
What?
I don't care about any of them.
Your mom?
Yeah, bro. She got a girlfriend and everything.
She had you though.
I tell you, like, I know, shit. My dad must have left her traumatized or some
shit. Yo, listen, I got a your situation ain't like mine though. I got a deaf gay aunt. I bet you don't got that.
Wait, she's deaf?
She deaf and she gay. I bet you don't got that.
No, I don't got that.
Yeah, you don't got no gay people in your family that can't hear neither. Shit. I bet you don't know nothing about that. Shit.
I don't know shit. But like she's like 100% deaf or like hearing aids.
She if she don't got the hearing aid, she ain't hearing shit. But like with the hearing aid, she can hear a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But she like her girls too, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Somebody in the chat said deaf gay auntie. Yup, that's what the fuck I got. I got a deaf gay auntie. Ain't that some shit? But I got two deaf uncles too, but she the only one that's gay. That shit kind of crazy.
Man, you heard that shit sound like it's genetic or some shit.
Man, get the fuck out of here. Who else?
Hearing, but hey, do we gotta repeat ourselves?
What you saying is genetic? The deaf or the gay part?
No, the deaf.
I thought you was trying to say that the gay shit was genetic. I was like, man,
no, but I hope that it's not genetic, because it's not looking for my family.
I was about to say you got more gay people than me if it's genetic, but
I don't care what anyone does, man. They could go do whatever the hell they want.
Yo, man, yeah, but I heard what you said about what fans could do to you if they ain't like you. I heard what you said in that interview. You wanna expound upon that?
Wait, that fans, what?
What you told? Remember they was asking you about the guy who stepped up to Javante and was trying to rumble him.
And man, dude, man, if they fans, man, be a fan, bro. Appreciate the talent, bro. Respect that we put our fucking lives on the damn line. But man, I got some motherfucker yesterday fucking on the phone. Hey man, when we gonna get this? I'm like, nigga, you ain't never boxed before, nigga. What the fuck you mean get this work?
You probably talking about a different type of work, Rolly. You probably think you on that type of time.
No. You talking about like to put on the fucking gloves and shit.
What? They calling you out, Rolly? They think you sweet out here. That's crazy.
Bro, it ain't sweet, man. It ain't sweet over here.
Yo, so what's the relationship like with you and T.O. now? 'Cause I remember y'all was cool. Now y'all like, what's going on with that? Because he about to fight Barbosa. What you think about y'all relationship and what he got going on?
I'm not cool with him.
No, because you know T.O. Senior came on my.
Him and Barbosa. I mean, Barbosa would have chopped his fucking head off.
Yeah, bro. Barbosa heated, bro. He looked locked in. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, but I mean, that slap didn't help out anything either, man. If you wanted to piss his motherfucker off more, bro, you say. But Barbosa goes to bed every night thinking about him. He's like, I'm not a fucking bitch, bro. You slap the shit out of me? Hell no, but I know he's telling him that shit himself every single night when he sleeps.
Real right. So I ain't never see you get slapped before, but I did see you get pushed off stage. How was it in that moment? Was that like a real heated moment or what?
I was gonna kill that leprechaun.
Yeah.
No, but even worse, bro. That's probably the most dehydrated I've ever been in my life.
You look something.
No, that was for sure. That was the most dehydrated I've ever been by far in my life, right? And they pushed me off the stage, and like, bro, what if I would have twisted an ankle or some shit, bro? Like, man, I'm not. I'll be honest with you, bro. I'm not a fan of like people like putting their hands on fighters like before fighting and stuff. You know, it's like, man, you got plenty of time to do that shit in the ring, man. What you proving by pushing somebody or slapping somebody? I'm not a fan of that shit.
Yeah, I fuck with the trash talk. I like a little shit talk back and forth, but the hands and all that shit, man, you know, that shit don't make no sense. Niggas trying to fuck their money up. Yeah, I don't really like
bro,
that.
like, dude, like I said, bro, what if I would have like twisted my ankle or some shit, or like even like Tio Barboza, bro? What if Barboza would have what if it would have like actually hurt Barboza or something, and he could have fired or got cut or something, you know, because a slap's enough to cut somebody if he hit in the right spot.
Yeah, Canelo slapped Plant, and Plant's glasses cut his face. You remember that shit?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, bro. So now we know what you got in front of you and stuff like that. I know you don't really like to dwell on the future, but I know you do think about this. And I think I had asked you this before. How long do you see yourself in boxing? You know what I'm saying? Because it's a small window, man. You know what I mean? But you did start boxing late, so you're going to box a little longer than usual, or you don't really see yourself doing this for long term?
Man, whenever I feel like not doing it again.
So when it ain't fun no more?
Like I said, man, I don't think that far ahead, bro.
Okay.
Oh, why am I going to be like, oh, I got 3 fights left in me, yada, yada, yada. Like, nah, bro. If I got 10 fights left in me, I got 10 fights. You know, I don't think that far ahead.
You do prepare for the future, though, right, Rolly?
As far as what, like investing and stuff?
Yeah, like making sure you ain't got to come back when you done boxing.
Man, once I leave boxing, man, it's going to be over, bro. I don't want to be doing, like, none of that comeback shit or any of that stuff. Make sure, you know, stocks are down right now. Make sure to, invest in some index funds right now while they're down so you get that big boost, you know?
Okay,
make
so
some great money on the index funds. And then, like I said, make sure you always get a retirement account. Retirement accounts are very important. Best make sure from your boxer.
Okay. So it looks like sounds like you educated on investing and shit like that, which is a great thing. You know what I'm saying? Al Haney.
I know enough, man. It's not like I'm gonna say I'm a fucking expert, but I know enough.
Okay,
I do truly believe these fighters, like, bro, all these fighters, man, that be fucking off all their money and all this shit, looking like they living like the highest lifestyle in the world. They all owe taxes. They're all in a fucked up situation, bro. They're fighting check to check, man.
Damn.
Because, bro, boxing doesn't produce as much money as what people think.
Them taxes are the motherfucker too. I remember I heard Mikey Garcia said if you get $1 million paycheck, you only coming home with like 300,000.
That's completely accurate. That's completely accurate, man. After promoters, managers, then taxes, paying for training camp. Because I mean, yeah, you know you get some camp money, but like still, bro, like you know you get like training day. You still got to pay for training camp.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a good training camp, bro. You know, you fly in smart partners, all that stuff. You know, you pay them out, you take care of them, bro. I mean, a good 8-week camp costs you anywhere from 20 to 50K.
That's just a training camp. You gotta pay like strength and conditioning coaches, boxing coaches, managers, promoters. God damn, that's a lot of ways your money being split up. So yeah, I wish more people knew that.
On top of that too, these people would also like most of these people like they'll be like, oh well, they'll buy like I don't know like some kind of like some kind of like rental property or something to rent out, right? Or they'll buy a house, right? But then they owe too much on house. They're not making money. They're not fighting. They don't know when they're gonna fight again because in reality, you never know when you're gonna fight again if you're a boxer.
Right.
You might do your fight. You might not ever fight again because of some bullshit. So you know they have that money, right? They now they have all these expenses they can't cover. They get some big ass house that they truly cannot afford, you know. Or they'll get like a rental property, and like, you know, if you get a rental property, you gotta do everything by the state, you know. So it's like, okay, you gotta have fire alarms in it. You gotta have proper security. You gotta have proper this. You gotta have proper that. You know, you lose, you know, your water heater goes out, bro. You got paid 3, 4, 5K right there. You know, AC unit, bro. You can't afford that shit. Like, you know, like and you think that's another thing with all them gurus on social media. Oh, you put down this much and you're cash flowing this, bro. It's all fucking bullshit. It don't work like that.
Yeah, that's
man. So it looks like it's a lot of money, man, but it's not, man.
Yeah, that should just go to show everything that glitter ain't gold, right? So
it may look like gold, man. It ain't fucking gold. By the way, another investment tip: you guys should all buy silver.
Silver?
Yeah, silver is a good buy. Silver, they use it in every electrical vehicle uses an ounce of silver. They use it in batteries, medical equipment, even jewelry. Everyone wears fucking gold-plated shit now, anyways. And so I mean, you man, silver is good for a long play, bro. I mean, I wouldn't doubt within the next few years if it's $50 an ounce right now. It's $30 an ounce right now, 31.
Fucking investment tips by Rolly. Y'all fucking hear it right here. Who else is getting Rolly to get them motherfucking financial advice out this motherfucking Mazuma TV? That's who. God damn it. So we gonna talk about something you like just as much as boxing, man. We gonna talk about women. Fuck it, right? You mind? That's cool. Cause you be acting like you don't like them sometimes. So I don't know. I'm gonna see if it's cool with you.
Oh hell no! I just read it. I'm gonna fuck with my cousin right now.
So
fuck with my cousin. I'll fuck with her because she hasn't talked to my aunt in I don't know how long, right? And I'm literally right next to my aunt's apartment complex, right? And I'm gonna just tell her that I'm over here visiting her just to fuck with her.
That's the type of shit you do, Rolly? You out here trolling?
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna troll her. I'm telling you, I'm gonna fuck with her. But anyways, back to the thing.
So you see all the celebrities that's out here right now, right? If we had to get an idea of what Rolly type is, what's your type, dog? You got a type?
Man, I don't give a fuck about any of them celebrities, man.
No, I'm saying if you had to pick a celebrity and be like, yo, that's my type right there. I don't give a fuck about these celebrities neither. But
man, you want my type, man, legit, you want my type right now?
Yeah.
You want my type?
Yeah.
I like what likes me. You like me, I like you. You don't like me, I don't fucking like you. That's my type.
Oh, word. So if she 250 plus, if she like you, you like her?
You see? M's in the bank account.
Well, you Rolly gold digging all these streets.
Oh man, low key, some Dutch Bros right now. Inside a Dutch Bro, that's man, I want it.
What's Dutch Bros?
Dutch Bros is sugary ass drinks, man. I probably shouldn't be drinking it anyways, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I don't give a fuck. We're celebrating moving up and weight. They got the best customer service you've ever seen, bro. Look, they'll tell you anything. But yeah, no, 250. They have at least 250 mil in their bank account.
So the weight got to match the pockets.
Yeah, pretty much. Shit, you better have some heavy fucking pockets.
Yo, all that. Yeah, I mean, food expensive right now. So if you big right now, you got to have a couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna find out what Dutch Bros is. I gotta figure that shit out. Let me see.
I wonder how much their stock is right now, bro. Their
J Cash. Somebody in the comments said white girls love Dutch Bros here in the Southwest. Damn.
They do.
Okay. You be bunny hopping, dog? You fuck with them white girls?
Oh, it's $50 a shirt right now, bro. It's been going up. Anyways, wait, what's that?
He ordering.
Man, I don't even know what I want right now. Hey, man, I can help you out, man. I can't have too much sugar. Got sugar-free. Sugar-free? Yeah. I'm a little high too right now.
What? I'm
on a podcast, man. I'm like a little high right now. I'm just like chilling, bro. Yeah. And you don't want energy, though, right? No energy. Just like maybe like a tea or something? Yeah, like a tea. Tea? And then sugar-free? Yeah. Okay. So I can tell you the sugar-free flavors that I would put in.
Yo, this nigga just snitched on himself.
I trust you. Yeah. I trust you, man. I trust you more than all these other motherfuckers. I promise you. I trust you already. See, you a stand-up man.
Yo, he a fat motherfucker, bro. He telling the nigga at the drive-thru, I trust you, man. Yo, that nigga fat. Yo.
Man, I trust you. I trust you. Thank you. You got to pay? Yeah.
Yo. This nigga is at the drive-thru right now.
Good. Thank you. See, you see that, man? I trust that nigga more than I trust all these niggas I've ever grew up with.
Yo, Rolly, you better not miss that weight because of that motherfucking Dutch bros, bro. You better not.
I probably still will miss that weight. man, what we talking about? I never missed weight before.
Yo, I ain't say you did. I'm just saying, dog. You on a motherfucking podcast, right? Thank you.
Dude, hey, man, dude. I think he think I'm high for real.
Oh, so you not? All right, cool. We gonna clear that up. Yo, listen, man. Yo, I don't know. Motherfuckers be getting high before they fight. Ask Keyshawn. Shit. Keyshawn was blowing that shit down before his fight, and they took that win away from him.
Yeah. I mean, that's actually wild because the jurisdiction and shit, man. It's because like, man, you gotta apply to like the state and stuff, right?
You talking that?
But you know, they don't even they don't drug test us for marijuana no more though. But it might have been the state commission. It wasn't the normal drug test. It was just the state commission.
Yeah, bro, but you gotta be careful with them state commissions because they got a lot of say too. They could suspend you. They could reverse your fucking win to a no contest. They do a lot of goofy shit like that, bro. So you gotta be careful.
Fuck their no contest, man.
So you don't look at Ryan Garcia's fight with Haney as a no contest?
Man, he whooped that ass, man. I don't know if anyone can say. They can say whatever they want, man. They can say it was a no contest, man. It was a no contest ass beating, man.
No contest. How was it when you was on stage with Dev? Because y'all been going back and forth for years, bro.
But I will give this, man. They want to talk all that shit about Devin, bro, but Devin had balls to get up, bro.
Yeah, he got up every time, bro. I was surprised he got up off that last one. That last
I ain't even gonna lie, man, to get.
Go ahead,
bro, I ain't even gonna lie, man, to get up. They don't give him Devin enough credit for getting up as many times as he did, man.
Facts.
Because, bro, it was like, 5 times he got dropped or some shit?
I think they counted 4, but it could have been 5. I think the ref let one of them slide. But that last knockdown was ugly, man. I was surprised he got up off of that one. But
yeah, bro, they ain't giving Devin enough credit for that shit, man. And, bro, like, I don't know, bro, dude, that weight, bro, like, the thing is, man, that weight, it's because, bro, it was more Ryan missed weight, man. That weight's bad, man. Like when somebody has that much weight on you, if they got that much weight on you and they can crack, man, dude, it's way worse, man.
So you think it was a mistake having them let that shit rock?
I personally don't think Devin should have took that fight, man, because I mean, dude, that's a lot of weight, man. But they thought I don't know what they were thinking at that moment or any of that stuff, man. You know, it's a big fight, you know.
They probably ain't want to fuck that money up. That's probably what it was. It probably was a little bit of not wanting to fuck the money up, and then you know what I'm saying, them really believing in themselves. I think that Devin and them thought that they was catching Ryan lacking because Ryan was out here drinking. He said he was taking shrooms and shit. So it was probably a little bit of both, for real. But
I'm telling you, man. That's that weight, bro. That's a lot, man.
Right. So you got any concerns about him missing weight?
Bro, if you move up in weight, bro, and you miss weight, bro, that's wild.
Bro, I've seen it happen. Personally.
I've seen it happen too, but nothing.
On some real shit, Ryan never made 40. He never made 40. He did that. He did that catch weight with Tank. What was that? 36? 36? Then when he's supposed to move up, I think he fought Duarte at 43 or some shit like that. Then he weighed.
No, but he fought. But he was fighting at 40 with Fortuna and shit.
That was 40. Let me see.
Yeah.
You might be right.
I don't know if it was a catch weight or not, but
let's see. I'll tell you right now. Fortuna. He weighed yeah. Let me correct myself. He weighed 140 against Fortuna. You correct.
Well, and then who else did he fight at 40?
Nobody. He made 40 one time. He fought Fortuna, then he fought Tank, and he weighed 135 and a half. Then that's when he fought Duarte at 43, and then he weighed 143 against Dev. So.
Man, this month 135 and a half, and he didn't want to sacrifice the extra half pound to fight for a world title. That's wild.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Everybody keep mentioning this dude like he's a part of like the what they be calling that shit, like the Fab Five, like you know, like the kings of boxing, bro. Everybody, including yourself, won world titles, and he never did. I think
right, bro, it's not the kings of boxing, bro. It's the queen of boxing, bro.
The queen, who the queens of boxing?
All right.
Who else?
You know, we call him in these parts, we call him the royal bitch.
Who's you talking about, Ryan?
Yeah.
Oh man, the royal bitch. Y'all got that drug testing situated too, right?
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I thought they would have been drug testing us like every week, bro, but they do it like every other week, bro. It's been weird.
So the testing ain't that consistent, huh?
Bro, I don't know. It's been tripping me out, bro, because I feel like they should have been drug testing us every week, you know, but it's been like every other week, you know.
Damn, how much time till you fight? You got like
because when I fought Tank, I remember the drug testing me every week. But also, man, I do know, man, if Ryan gets caught doing some dumb bullshit again, bro, I mean that's not good, you know. So I'm not too worried about that, man.
Yeah, I wouldn't be neither. But it is weird that they're not being that concerning the fact that he just failed a drug test. You would think they would be more strict with the drug testing, but I don't know. That's really weird. But you always been a professional. You always made weight and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you know you don't beat up on one of my homies, right? Did I ever tell you about that?
Who, Sparrow?
Yeah, man, you with my boy Avery ass. Why you do Avery like that?
Hey, man, but I'll tell you this, man, Avery Sparrow is a fucking great fighter, man, dude. It's just, man, he just wasn't focused on what he needed to be focused on, man. But, dude, that dude could have made it far, man. He was a really good fighter.
That's a fact. I'm glad that you know, because I seen Avery in the gym. He actually trained at my gym. Because I think initially he was an alternate for your fight. And then somebody missed weight or something like that.
Yeah, and fucking Justin Paldo, man. Fuck that motherfucker.
Who?
Justin Paldo.
Oh damn, that's a little bit time back. I completely forgot about that. But I remember Avery was thinking like, yeah, man, I'm about to get an easy little payday to be an alternate and shit like that. and then we got the news. He had went out. What was that, in Vegas?
No, it was in we were fighting in Mohegan Sun in Connecticut.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. That a lot of events was there.
January 23rd, 2021.
Damn, good memory, cuz.
I know, bro. I'm not completely punch drunk yet.
No, no. You a little crazy, but you ain't punch drunk though. But no, bro. Like I remember he was getting ready, and I'm like, nah, ain't no way he not gonna fight Rolly. He just gonna grab a nice little check and that's it. Bro, when I seen the fucking news, bro, I was like, no fucking way, bro. I was like, yo, there's no way. Cause yo, Avery was just like, man, it is what it is, type shit. Like I'm about to just get this easy money, come back and get ready for a fight and really prepare for a fight. And the whole time he got lined up to fight, bro. And you look big as shit next to Abe too. That that shit was crazy, bro. I was like, bro, no fucking way.
Avery's I was the biggest 35-pounder there was, and Avery was coming up from 30. So
yeah, bro. Yeah, that was a crazy jump.
Hey, brother, I just got to where I need to get to, man.
All right, man. Yo, Rolly, look, man.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I had a great time on here.
No, bro. Listen, man. You welcome anytime, brother. You know what I'm saying? You stay in touch. You got my number, all that good shit. We almost did an hour pretty much, so it worked out for the best. So thank you very much. Best of luck to you in your fight, man. I'll be keeping in touch.
We're on this that long? What the fuck?
Yeah, bro.
46. I just looked right now, bro.
46 minutes.
Damn. Holy shit.
Yeah, bro. It's like that. Time flies when you having fun, right? And when you getting Dutch bros. Time flies.
Yeah, and you know, trusting some random nigga you ain't never met.
All right, man. Yo, I'm gonna stay in touch with you, brother. Best of luck to you. And listen, I sent you those sparring partners, so look into them, bro. That'll be very quality work for Ryan. All right.
Of course, man.
All right, man. You take care.
I check them out.
All right, homie. Have a good night. Have a good night.
All right. Bye.
Yes, sir. That's Rolly Romero, ladies and gentlemen. Now, that was a little bit of a freestyle. I ain't even going to lie to you. I did not have enough time to prepare properly for the Rolly Romero interview. But at the same time, Rolly Romero ain't somebody that you can necessarily prepare for. He's so unpredictable, spontaneous with what he says that, like, it's hard to really ask him serious questions because sometimes he ain't going to give you a serious answer. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed that, man. I came on here a little bit early just to give y'all the interview that y'all was looking for. I thought that was a pretty entertaining live. He gave us some good information. We got some more fucking investment tips from Rolly Romero. I thought that was dope. He spoke about the sport of boxing, which was pretty dope. Spoke about Ryan Garcia. We had our laughs. This motherfucker is at a drive-thru. He must be making weight pretty well if he's you know, getting sugary drinks from a drive-thru and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Rolly Romero. And like I said, salute to Rolly Romero for doing what he did for the kids at my gym, you know, giving them a set of winning gloves, man. $500 pair of gloves that he just handing out, vacuum sealed, ready to go. You feel what I'm saying? So shout out to Rolly Romero. Listen, man, I'm gonna be back on here 10:30 regular time so we can get into our regular boxing talk. I just took some time out of my day to get this interview going for y'all because I know that's something that y'all been looking for. You feel what I'm saying? So shout out to the nation. Shout out to the mob. You know what I'm saying? Me and Rolly did start off a little shaky in our, you know, friendship or whatever the fuck you want to call it. But, you know, since then, you know, Rolly a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? Rolly a cool dude. There was some misunderstandings that, you know, I wasn't privy to. And then once, you know, that was established between me, him, and my father, we come to find out that Rolly ain't what we thought he was initially. You know what I'm saying? That was a simple mistake. We got that shit out the way. And you know, shit happens for a reason, man. Maybe that situation happened so, you know what I mean, we could actually be cool at the end of the day. You feel me? I don't know. You know, God has his ways. But regardless, I hope y'all enjoyed the interview. You see what I'm saying? Y'all hit the like, y'all hit the subscribe button. I'll be back at y'all with another live at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So be there, man. I gotta take care of some things around the house. And I just dropped my son off not too long ago. So I gotta get to work because before I know it, I gotta go grab this little nigga again. You know what I'm saying? So y'all have a blessed, beautiful night. Yeah, Lo, we know that. We spoke about that. He made 40 against Fortuna, but that was it. You know what I'm saying? And he brought up Fortuna that came up from welterweight. It is what it is, man. Like I said, y'all have a blessed, beautiful night. Be back at y'all at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. Until then, I'll holler at y'all, man. Peace.